Welcome back to Art with Alison. Now today I am going to be doing probably a mixture of a straight pour and a ring pour, and I'm going to have, okay, so I mixed most of these up at least yesterday, and these ones, okay, I'll start off showing you with this one. This is the Eraldo Metallic Ice Gold mixed with Floetrol, and I'm making them all quite thick, so yeah, really a big mound on a mound. And you can see it's like a metallic white. It's like little tiny bits of gold glitter, really fine in there. Now, noises you can hear my dogs. It's late at night and they are at last sleeping. They were playing madly a few minutes ago, but I think they've crashed now. Right, so to this one, it was exactly, so I've bitten my tongue and my speaking sounds a bit funny, but the same as that one, I added 2 big teaspoons of the, I'll just get it for you, the DecoArt Satin Enamel, and it kind of took away most of the glitter and became really quite white. Anyway, I just thought I'd like to have a little bit of the cloud effect mixture in there and see what that does. It's only a little bit, but I only put it in this one and I'll alternate them or something. Alright, a lot of these I do know, some I don't know what they are. This is the DecoArt Extreme Sheen 24K Gold. Again, it's quite thick. This, normally I'd do it 1-to-1, but I actually have more paint in it than Floetrol, so it's maybe 1.5 of paint to 1 Floetrol. And okay, this is very full, and this is Liquitex Basics, hang on, it's written on here, Medium Magenta. That was mixed up quite a long time ago. And this one I'm not quite sure. This might be the Dioxazine Purple from Liquitex Basics. Or it just might be Eraldo Purple. I don't know, it's beautiful bright purple though. This one I do know, this is the Bright Aqua Green from Liquitex Basics. Again, you can see it's trying to have them all quite thick, so the trail stays on there for quite a while. And this one is Paynes Grey, Liquitex Basics. And this is Deep Turquoise, which is from the Liquitex Basics Heavy Body. Again, this is quite thick. I'm trying to keep them all the same. Again, I mixed these a few weeks back, so I can't tell you exactly. Because it was the heavy body, I know that it was probably only like a little bit on the bottom mixed with the Floetrol. It's quite concentrated, but then when you want it thick, you probably don't add as much Floetrol as when you don't mind. And this is the, what's it called? This is the Ultramarine Blue, Liquitex Basics. This is about 2 parts Floetrol to 1 part paint. And this one, I'm not sure. This was the Liquitex Basics one. might be the Prussian blue hue, I think that's what it is. And I've got just a tiny bit of the DecoArt Extreme Sheen Pink Tourmaline, just what I could get out of the bottom of that little container there. And my dogs have decided to play. Can you be quiet, please? Got a 6-month-old puppy who just manages to encourage everyone to play with her. So what I've got here is, after I did the Magical Mystery Cave painting, the paint that was spilled out onto the table, I scooped all that up and put it into a container, and I believe that's what this paint is. Right, so this is the paint with the little bit of satin enamel. So I'm hoping to get a little bit of cloud effect, but I don't want a great big cloud in the middle, so I'm just doing a tiny bit. So a lovely lady called Cheryl, she suggested in one of the comments that I use a stack of books covered in some plastic to rest my arm on, because I have neck and shoulder problems. And hang on, do I see something there? There we are. Anyway, I've got a paint tin to the side here with a cloth on top. So I'm going to try that out to rest my arm on. And yeah, I think that's going to help a lot. All right, so and right then the video stopped. All right, luckily I heard it. Keep going. A lot of that pink, don't know that I'm so keen on that. Wow, that's a lot of pink. Maybe if we can keep it up that end and I can get rid of it. We shall see. Oh, here comes the gold. Well, that pink's everywhere. Don't think I should have done so many layers of pink in it. Live and learn. I'm deliberately going backwards. Try and get some of those fronds in. Maybe that will do, and I'll stop there. And then stop going backwards. I think I'll do this actually. Maybe I should have had more of that white in the bottom. Didn't want it to take over, but I can hardly see it. Oh, I think that's about it. Alright, move that away. Right, I don't like that middle bit, so I'm going to add some more. Alright, I'll put some white in. White with the satin enamel, I'll put a bit more in this time, and some of the aquamarine blue, which I didn't get much of in the middle last time because I forgot about it. And there's not much else left of anything. Yeah, a bit more white. Wish I had more of that gold. Maybe a little bit of bright aqua green. Certainly won't be putting any pink in. All right. Quite different from the rest. Anyway, let's see what happens. Don't think I'm going to be liking this one. Loving this bit here, but of course that'll be gone in an instant, won't it? Towards that corner. That's good, the pink's being rolled over. If I knew that was going to happen, I might not have done that middle bit. Don't like that middle bit. Still. Dog next to me snoring. back to the middle, over to this corner, using all those pretty bits, won't go over there. Oh, I think I'll keep going, I really don't like that at all, at all. Back to the middle. Let it go over that side. Back to the middle. And to that corner. You can see what I'm doing. And back to the middle. Oh, it's looking a bit interesting. Let it come down to this corner now. And I'm quite liking what's happening in that pink there, but maybe I can keep that bit. And over the corner, bring it back to the middle. Oh, I've got all these fish pins to hold on to and then I forget. I think it'll be alright. Let's get the weight of the paint to even up a bit. Let's have a look, see what I think. Give it a torch. Try not to drip paint over it because I am dripping in paint. Actually, I quite like this. Some lovely gold cells coming up. Nala is tangled in my microphone cord. You're a very good girl. She's actually an amazing puppy in that she hardly chewed anything up, unlike most puppies. I tell her as soon as she looks at something that no, she's not allowed to have it, and pretty much she's never touched it again, have you? You're a good puppy. Alright, so I need to decide if that blue and white is too bizarre next to the other more muted colours, or does it enhance it? Give it a little torch. Pop some air bubbles, encourage any cells underneath to come through. There's no silicone in any of these paints. Puppy by my feet again. Hey Nala. I don't mind the golds and pinks now. Excuse me. It is very different to that. Yeah, I don't know. Probably if I stretched out some of these lines. Wish you guys could tell me what you're thinking. Gee, there's a loud snorer in the background, one of my dogs. Oh gee, those gold cells are really popping up, aren't they? Don't really want any more of these, there's plenty there. I like this, I do like this pink and the gold and the other colours here. It would be nice to stretch it out, but I really like this and I don't want to lose that, so. Puppy's growing. Alright, so here's the painting. Okay, so I have decided I don't like it after all that, and I can't be bothered putting on gloves. I just want to move this kind of down here. It might not move at all now because it's been a while, but depends how much paint there is there. What? And the dog's talking. See, I really don't mind losing a lot of that. Is that moving? Yeah. It's a pity I'm losing this though. Oh, I might end up scraping the whole lot for all I know. Not that happy. I quite like to stretch some of these lines out there. I don't know what you can see, I'm afraid. Alright, let's stop that for a minute. And just go. Get it to go back that way a bit so we can stretch out some of those pink and green lines. Just got to do it fairly slowly. A lot of paint under here. I'm not that keen now on that upper left corner, it's a bit zigzaggedy for some reason. Oh, the rest is. Just see if I can get some of that to go off. Yeah, it's getting zigzaggedy up here now. Maybe I should stop. Well, I don't mind how those cells have gone misshapen. It actually looks more interesting, I think. Quite like misshapen cells. Use my fingers to scrape the bottoms, seeing as they're dirty already. What a mess! Yeah, I think I prefer that, maybe, now. Get that back where I know you can see it. Alright, so I've decided I do like it after all. I've looked at it from the other side and stuff, and yeah, I'm quite liking it. So sometimes it's nice to do something a little bit different, and this is a little different. So yeah, no, I think it looks quite nice. The pink here against the white and that bright aqua green, and then that little bit of blue purple. I think that's a nice contrast. The way it goes deep there looks pretty. And these misshapen cells, I quite like that. And yeah, these little striations in here are nice, and this over here is very pretty. Yeah, and there's just a few of these cells coming up now, which I like. So yeah, I will leave it. I was gonna pour over it, but I've decided that looks all right. Just give it another torch. I'm gonna wash my hands in a minute. And I'll take it in the other room to dry. Put a net over it so the insects don't land in it. The upside down from what we were looking at before. And dog snoring over there. See if we can see the dogs. Yes, looking at you. So I think this blue here is quite gorgeous, and I like it next to the pink. Those pink colours are really quite pretty. You get in close and have a look. Beautiful striations. Oh, come on, focus. There we are. Beautiful. I think that looks really pretty. Little bits of gold. Kind of greeny gold, isn't it? And over here, it's quite pretty. I do like this corner up here. And bring it back. So did I show you this corner? That's quite pretty. Up to that corner. Sorry about the dog snoring. Alright, so thanks heaps for watching. I would love you to subscribe if you haven't already. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does help me. And if you've liked this video, I'd love you to give it the thumbs up. And thank you again for watching, and talk to you again soon. Okay, bye. Alright, so the painting's dry now. Just thought I'd show it to you. It's a dried result. In the shade at the moment, and I'll put it in the sun in a minute. You can see what difference that makes to the colours. And here we are in the sunshine. I'll go on different angles so you can see it. Oh, there's some dogs. And a bone. So yeah, it's come up nicely, I think. So I'm quite happy with that. I love these colours. I think it's so pretty. I love where it meets the part with the satin enamel next to that pink and those beautiful little dots of gold. Alright, thanks heaps for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon. It's a bit windy out here. Woo! Don't let that blow off. Okay, thanks again. Bye.